Feet pics? This is not what I meant when I said I wanted feet pics. But it is somehow better. Welcome to the work of Mario Mankey, who followed me a couple of days ago, and I really hope doesn't get offended by what I'm about to say. To start off, let me say I love Mankey's work, and I think it's gorgeous. But I want to talk about the experience between the audience and the artist. So let's compare and contrast how I talk about Mario's work versus how he talks about his work. For me, I think it's expressive. I think it's creative. I think it's very bright, colorful, eccentric. I think there's a fun boyishness. I think there's some playfulness. I think he's brilliant when it comes to exaggerating and cartoonizing real life. These feet feel very grounded and anatomically correct, but not quite proportionate. For me, his work is aesthetically brilliant, fun to look at, and I don't really assign any deeper meaning. Now let's read Mario's bio and description of his own work. Artist statement. Under the name Mario Mankey, I manifest the underlying contradictions between person and primate. My work focuses on the Anthropocene, created and accelerated by our patriarchal system. I approach human behaviors I find disturbing, highlighting the eternal consistencies that characterize the modern individual as a result of their ambitions and limitations. The aesthetic game displays diversion but also sarcasm. Thus, the works are addressed at a diverse but thoughtful audience, capable to comprehend the artistic dialogue proposed. I am not trying to say that he's a pretentious douchebag of an artist. I actually think this artist statement is great. I never would have guessed it though. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I do think it's a little pretentious, but that's not necessarily a bad thing if it helps him make cool work. Right? I'm a little tangential today. And I'm also not trying to say that maybe I'm not artistic enough and that I don't get it. But the more that I experience art, the more I am starting to agree with the art philosophers that talk about art as being separate from the artist. An artist can use philosophies like Mario Mankey's to help them create their art. But once the art is created and displayed and published for an audience, they no longer own the meaning. And it's up to each individual audience member to experience and create the meaning for themselves. What do you think?